Call of Duty just canceled the Modern Warfare 2 remaster today. And I think there's 4 or 5 reasons why they did that. I'm gonna go over every single one in this video. Let's discuss. I'm gonna give you my opinions. Let's dive in. Okay, so if you didn't know, if you've been living under a rock, there has been a passionate small dev team that have been making something called H2M. It's like pretty much a Modern Warfare 2 remastered, and it's based in the Modern Warfare Remastered client. So you have to buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered on Steam. It was PC only to be able to get access to this mod. The mod was going to be free, and just recently they put out a release date. I actually got to play this game early, which I thought was awesome. And the game was scheduled to release, as of the time of recording this, 8/15. It was supposed to release tomorrow, Friday, 8/16. And legitimately a couple minutes ago, Activision sent this a cease and desist, which literally means they have to shut down all operations. They cannot distribute their mod. You cannot play the mod anymore. It's all done. It's shut down. And to me, I just felt like I needed to make this video because I was honestly a little bit shocked by this. I know people are going to say, how can you be shocked by this? It's not a Call of Duty thing. I guess there's another thing called plutonium out there, which is, I don't want to say it's the same exact thing, but it is some sort of mod for Black Ops 2, World at War, and Black Ops 1, where again, you have to own those games to play it, and you get kind of like an HD graphic bump, and it makes the games safe to play. And so I want to kind of talk about my opinions, and I want to go over like 5 things of why I think Call of Duty did this, and honestly just kind of give you my thoughts on this entire operation. I've also never done one of these videos before, like uncut, so let me know what you think in the comments down below, please. Also, let me know if you were able to play this mod or were looking forward to play this mod. So number one, first off, I need to say this. I do not like the way that they did this and canceled the mod the day prior to this thing coming out. Listen, I love Call of Duty. I'm excited to go play Black Ops 6 early at COD Next, but I also don't want to be like silent about this. I think for me, I was able to play this game, and it really was like this mod that I was gonna play on the side, really, you know, during Black Ops 6. It kind of reminded me of the old Infinite Warfare and COD 4 Remastered. It was like, it was so nice to be able to play both games. And it's kind of the same thing with like plutonium. These things are available all the time, and you just kind of play them every once in a while. It's not like they take over the mainline game. It's not like you're not playing that game at all. This MW2 remaster was not going to replace Black Ops 6 for me. I'm so excited for that game. I'm so excited to play it. Finally, a Treyarch is back. It was going to be like, hey, you know, I'm a little tired of Black Ops 6. Let me go play a little MW2 and almost have the ability to create content on both games. And it really frustrated me that they waited till the day before that it was about to get released to give this note to them. I mean, you can go to their YouTube channel. They've been making this game for almost a year, this whole project for a year. And I feel like if you knew it was happening back then and you were going to put this cease and desist letter out today, why couldn't you have just done it 6 months ago? And then like that way they wouldn't have put all this entire work out, had all these, you know, people playing it. And let's be real, I mean, Modern Warfare Remastered was number 1 on the Steam charts. So wouldn't this benefit the company in the long run, because you're gonna be getting multiple people buying Modern Warfare Remastered? And I mean, again, it was on sale for 20 bucks during this time, but I paid 40 for it, and you know, my buddy Chopper paid 40 for it because you know, the sale was done. So it was like, you're going to be making Black Ops 6 money, and then you're also going to be making MWR money in the background. I know it's not the 60 bucks and all the COD points and the skins, but 40, that adds up to a lot of money on top of myself buying Black Ops 6 and all that stuff. So I felt like they just lost double revenue for really no reason at all. But there's another thing that I was thinking, and it gave me a little bit of hope. But I almost think that this is happening because, and I hope there's no evidence to this, except for the fact that Xbox now owns Call of Duty. Maybe the Game Pass, all the Call of Duties are finally going to be coming to Game Pass sooner than we think. And it's like, this gets in the way of that because they're going to be releasing MW2 and Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, and they're all going to be playable on Game Pass. And it's like, well, if that's happening, maybe they're going to be like, okay, this is getting in the way. We want to give you you all the games on Game Pass. We need you to buy Game Pass. And for that one, I would understand because, I mean, listen, I want to be able to play these old Call of Duties again and play them without getting hacked. And let's be honest, you go back and play Black Ops 2, you go back and play Modern Warfare 2, you even try to play like Black Ops 3 on the PC, Modern Warfare Remastered on the PC, they're either hacked or you can get your console hacked or your IP hacked or all sorts of stuff. So I just feel like these mods are a way to play these old games safely, and they're kind of preventing that. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if you play Black Ops 3 on PC, you can get your stuff taken, your IP taken away. I tried to play Modern Warfare Remastered and the shaders were broken. Like, shouldn't there be some sort of alert being like, hey guys, this doesn't work, so don't buy it? But there's not really anything. So I was just playing MW2 the other day in Black Ops 2. I play one game and all my rank goes to level Master Prestige. And I'm like, well, listen, I don't really mind that per se, but that's not fun. You know, I do, you know, it'd be cool to do like a series where I go back and play MW2 and go from level 1 to 10th Prestige. But now it's like you get into a hack lobby and the whole thing's ruined. So I'm hoping that is a little futuristic thing that's going to be telling us, hey, Game Pass is coming soon. That's why we broke this down. Also, I don't know about you guys. Another reason why I think that they did this was I truly think that this was a distraction, maybe a bigger distraction than we thought from the beta coming up. If you're looking on Twitter, on Charlie Intel, and a lot of these creators out there, even my own personal video, it was a 1 out of 10, and it was blowing the views out by far of all my other videos. So I'm like, maybe, I remembered a Charlie Intel tweet. Somebody did a trick shot and it legitimately had like 20,000 likes and a couple million impressions. So maybe they had this was a threat to Black Ops 6 and beta and views and the COD Next event. And again, that makes sense to me. I get it from that perspective. But at the same time, I don't think this was going to take place instead of Black Ops 6. I really don't think that. And maybe if these devs doing the MW2 mod were to release it during that downtime in COD, like where it's February, March, you guys know that season, the 6 months after, we're already looking forward to the next COD. And maybe if they would have dropped it in that, you know, maybe they would have been like, okay, that's fine. We got another COD in 6 months. People are still playing Black Ops 6. We're good. But I don't know. I mean, the timing just seems very wrong in my opinion. And there's another one that I think, another reason why is I truly think that at some point we're going to get MW2 remastered multiplayer. If you didn't know this thing, multiplayer, obviously Modern Warfare 2, Activision made Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, came out, the campaign came out, I don't know, was it 2, 3, 4 years ago now? And multiplayer was made. It has been proven, it has been a fact, it's been said, they have the multiplayer ready to go. They've had it for years. They just didn't release it because they didn't want it to take away from that current COD title. So my thought is, are they waiting for a Call of Duty to maybe flop or maybe a downtime in a season, just like we just talked about, of where it's kind of a little stale and they go, hey guys, we're dropping Modern Warfare 2 Remastered in February, just like I spoke about. And then all of a sudden, here comes the COD hype again. It almost seems like that's maybe their play, because if you go back to Infinite Warfare, of course you had to go buy the deluxe edition with, you know, to get the COD 4, but they did eventually release it by itself, like I think in January, because again, Infinite Warfare hype dies down. People are kind of moving on to other games. Hey, we're going to sell COD 4 by itself. So here you go. And then here comes the hype again. Everybody was playing that game again. Everybody was getting in tournaments. It was such a fun time for that season with COD 4 Remastered. So I think they might be waiting for a little lull period of whatever COD flops or whatever COD gets in that period and drop Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Again, there's no evidence for me. I'm just talking out my rear end right now, but I just think Activision is smarter than we think when it comes to this stuff. So I think that could be another reason why. And then, you know, I think another thing is this is a small one, but I don't think this is anything crazy. I think Modern Warfare 3 is still in a pretty good life cycle for them. They're still making content on it, and this seems to be going up all the way until Black Ops 6. Like there's another season, right? One more season. So maybe they're like, hey, you're getting in the way of Modern Warfare 3, you're getting in the way of a Black Ops beta release, you gotta go. And I you know, it's not even the fact that it goes, because there's a lot of mods that have existed in the past, and this one just hurts a little bit more because I think it was so good and it was done the proper way. It was in the client. You had to buy Modern Warfare Remastered. and it just getting shut down. You know, COD needs a couple W's. Let's be honest. Like, it's been a couple years in a row where we're like, oh my gosh, like, that's why there's so much hype around Treyarch, because these last couple CODs just really haven't been people's favorites, and we have to be honest with ourselves. And I feel like any, you know, good publicity for Call of Duty would be a good thing. And the fact that I'm scrolling my timeline now and it's people going L Call of Duty, L Activision, you know, it just makes me sad, because I love Call of Duty. I love everything about this franchise, and I want to see it be back on top, see it succeed, see all this stuff just be, I want to see just positive Call of Duty news. And I felt like with Black Ops 6, we were getting a bunch of that. Everything was positive. Everybody liked what they saw. And then it was like, okay, we got MW2 remastered mod coming as well. Like, oh my gosh, Call of Duty's about to have a fantastic year. And now you just have that, like, that stain a little bit. You shut it down, and now people are like, okay, here we go again. And I guess I can't blame them, you know? I guess I can't blame them. It's just a situation that stinks. It's like, I get it from Activision's perspective, shutting down something that's their assets and all that stuff. And then I also feel for the people that made this mod, put a year's worth of work for free, their own time, had people play it, given feedback, and then for it to shut down the day that it was about to come out, it really does kind of, it stings a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it stings. And I didn't even do anything. It wasn't even me who was doing it. So yeah, this is my thoughts. It was just uncut, raw. I want people to know my opinion, and I want it to be an honest opinion for you guys. So tell me in the comments, let me know, what do you think about this? Do you think that these games could have coexisted, Black Ops 6 and the mod? And which one would you have been playing on both? Would you have just played one? You know, because if you guys are all saying I only would have played the mod, well, then I understand them shutting it down. But if you're like me, I was gonna play both. So I don't know, man, it's tough, but thank you all so much again for the support. This is kind of a little mini announcement of I am going to COD next. I will be playing Black Ops 6 early, so we're going to be streaming. We're going to be doing all sorts of stuff. Bunch of videos coming out soon. Thank you for the support on all these videos. Make sure you leave a like and comment on this video, and just give me feedback. I really appreciate these one-on-one talks, and if you enjoy these, I would like to do more of them. So thanks so much for the support. Also, subscribe if you're new, and we will see you in the next video.